Welcome back to the My Manager Career here with Shulker. Welcome to episode 4 of season 2. There's a lot to get through in this episode. Of course, we're in December football. We're not far away from the transfer window. And the reason why we don't have November football, unfortunately, was due to that EA update that unfortunately just didn't work for us when we were trying to get through the matches. But a bit to get through with November football because we've had some altercations, some incidents occur within the squad. And that is none other than Napan calling out Brunner, feeling that he was selfish in that Bayern Munich match, not passing the ball back on the inside for an open goal, which resulted in us only drawing against Bayern Munich, which could have been a potential real good 3 points in the Bundesliga. That's vital for us at the moment. But unfortunately, in the next match after that, a heated altercation did occur in the locker room after that 2-1 defeat, with Brunner and Napan getting physical, with Kramen having to break it up and obviously separate the two team members. The results of that is we're going to have to enforce a 4-match ban here in December. So Brunner and Napan will miss December football, which means we need to go back to the drawing board and see what potentially we need to do within the squad to make sure we don't lose any of the momentum we're trying to build. So which means we are going to bring one of our Youth Academy graduates into the starting lineup, and that is Patrick Frank. He's going to be alongside Karaman, and then of course we've got Ranakuna up front, Hamachi on the left, Moore, and then Metcalf, Segan, Ita, Sanchez, and Vashkovic in the back line. So this will be the lineup that we start December football with, and of course we'll look at making some adjustments throughout this month of football. Now with Brunner, of course, he's on loan at the moment, and the club he's come from, we've got a message from the manager and they're not happy with the decision to give him a 4-game suspension, but we're going to stay firm on that one and it's going to stand, and he will not be playing through the month of December. So we've got 4 big matches coming your way. Hoffenheim is the first one. It's in the round 16 of the DFB Pokal. And of course, we've had some big battles with them so far this series. And this one, I feel, is going to be no different. It's a tough ask. We've got Patrick Frank in the starting lineup, the Youth Academy graduate. He's not overall one of the best players within our squad, but hopefully he can put in a good performance up front with the captain. It's a knockout round here as well. We obviously had a good run in the DFB Pokal in the last match. Hoffenheim are going with a 4-2-3-1. And of course, looking at our lineup, it's a 3-4-2-1. And we've got Aranakuna up front, Karaman, Frank, Moore, Hamachi. Then we've got Segan, Metcalf. And of course, in the back line, it is Ita, Sanchez, and Vaskovic. Hikarin is between the posts. And it is wet conditions, so it's going to be a tough match for football here. Defense is potentially going to win this one, and the best defensive squad will advance, is the feeling I've got with this match. Segan's going to have to slide across here. Nice defensive play there by the veteran. Pushes upfield here. Needs a Ranakuna to try and run a line there. Metcalf out to Hamachi. Getting inside the box. Shot opportunity. But unfortunately just takes a step too far there, and the defense slides across. Real opportunity lost there by Hamachi. 7 minutes in here, Metcalf with the ball, pushing down the left-hand side. Hamachi, little chip over the top here. He's got the pace here, pushes inside the box, tries to get it to Ranakuna. But unfortunately, defense once again gets in front of that pass. Segan needing a slide, misses on that attempt. Sanchez, Ita sliding across here. Gets wrong-footed straight away. Shot opportunity. Hikarin with the save, 19 minutes in. Cleared out here, down the left-hand side, Frank with the ball. Obviously, debut match here. Gets a nice pass through there to Hamachi. Onto Ranakuna. Tries to push inside the box there, but he's been pushed off the ball, and it will be a penalty. 25 minutes, 22 metres out. Ranakuna trying to put it over the top of the wall. He goes and it hits the post. A real chance there to get the 1-point advantage. Tap down here to Moore. Gets the ball out here to the captain, Karaman. Trying to dance around the defender here. Pushes inside the box. Tries to get the ball back once again to Ranakuna. But unfortunately, defense just all up on the line there. And unfortunately, we couldn't get it through. Hamachi with the great steal. Pushes around the defender. Great play here by Hamachi. He uses his pace, tries to push it in the box. playing advantage here. Probably should have played the penalty. And Karaman with a real opportunity there, but pushes it wide. It's a corner chance on this one, but we had a potential just outside the box. 35 minutes into the box here. Ida! But unfortunately, not quick enough to get a foot to it. And the keeper gets hands. Final moments of the first half. Hamachi taps it down here to Frank. Long ball down to Aranakuna. Slowing the play down here. Gets it to Karaman. Moore hits the box. Shot opportunity. Keeper with the save. It's cleared out here once again. That will be halftime. Unfortunately, it's all tied up here going into the halftime break. Some opportunities, just not having the polish at the end. Hamachi looking electric down the left-hand side, but unfortunately, the final moments of his runs just not putting the polish that we need at the end. But Vashkovic with the steal here pushes down to Frank. Moore with the ball here. Slows it down. Looks to chip it across here. Hamachi! Keeper slides across there. Moore. Back to Karaman. Chips back into the box, but unfortunately defense is ready for that one. And it's cleared out once again. Vashkovic down to Moore. Loose control of the ball there, and we give it up way too easy. Sliding defense needs to be better than this. Karaman misses, so does Moore. Vashkovic needs to slide across the back heel. Sanchez misses on his attempt. This is poor defense here at the moment. Taps down here. Sanchez sliding across. And Hikarim with the save. 62 minutes out. We're going to do a substitution here. Hamachi going off for Aiden. We've got Burkhardt coming on for Segan, who's had a somewhat disappointing season so far. And we're really struggling with that midfield combination. Metcalf seems to be the one that's stable within the midfield, but we just can't quite work out who stands next to him. Another shot opportunity there. Hikarim with a great save 74 minutes in. A nice defensive play there by Vashkovic. Karaman down to Moore. Pushes centre field. A little chip over the top. Oh, beautiful play. Oh, Aranakuna take a bow. 80 minutes in. A great counter-attack there. A little chip over the top there by Moore, who's been a little bit cold at the moment with form. But he puts that on an absolute dime for Aranakuna. It's just him and the keeper with defence behind him. And he hits it with power in that left-hand side. A great goal. We're up by one. Final moments of this match. Just got to hold on to this lead here. Moore with the ball. Just don't do anything silly here in the final moments. Tries to get the ball across there to Metcalf, but it was a wayward pass. Sanchez slides across. Great defence there by him. And again, the poor pass there by the back line. Almost costing us a potential counter-attack. We need to clean that up, that's for sure. But we do pick up a victory here. A scrappy one for the first match. But we do advance in the DFB Pokal, which is exactly what we wanted to do. And it was a 39-61 split on possession. With performance-wise, Hikarin, our best player, man of the match with an 8.7. Aranakuna also an 8.7 for him. Very scratchy match, which has put some concerns here for the CEO. We've got a message from him that, obviously, with the Brunner and Napan suspension, he agrees with it, but he's concerned. We've got a home match coming up, and we need to perform in front of the home fans. He wants us to get a victory here, and it's going to be a big battle here against Frankfurt. They're currently in 11th position, 3 losses in the last 5 matches, but we really need to start connecting well within the squad. We get some good passes, but the final moments just doesn't have that polish that we need to get some good goals. And obviously in defence as well, we've been shaky at times. Looking at the lineup that we'll be going with is the 3-4-2-1. You've got Itas, Sanchez, Vashkovic, Hamachi, Metcalf, Segan, and then you got Moore, then Karaman, Frank, obviously in his second match for Schalke, and Aranakuna will be up front. Frank had his opportunities within that first match. Obviously, debut match, he's learning on how he plays. Hopefully, he can put in a strong performance here today. Karaman was a little quiet as well in that first match. We need him to really lead from up front. and put in a real captain's performance here today if we are to get a victory. Conditions seem good for attacking football. We just need our defence to stand up as well. Ida sliding across, same with Hamachi. Hamachi trying to put some pressure on here at the moment. We'll chip into the box here. Real chance there for Frankfurt, but unfortunately for them, Hikarum with a great save. Back heel here. More sliding across there, puts his body into that one, and it will be a penalty 7 minutes in. Chip over the top here. Metcalf picks up the scraps. Gets a good ball down there to Karaman. Back out to Moore. Looking to step it around the outside. Does well. Shot opportunity, but blocked by the defender. He does regather the loose ball. He gets it back here to Metcalf. Big shot, but blocked there. Almost into the side net. Quarter opportunity here. Segan, 16 minutes in. Into the box here. Tap down to Ida. Can't control it. Needs to slide here defensively. Oh, that's a poor decision there by Ida. Taking the player out after he passes. It's going to be a card, but what colour? And it will be red here. 19 minutes in. Ita is off. So we will need to do a reshuffle within the squad. Obviously, I'm not happy at the moment, but it was pretty clean cut on that one. So Metcalf will be going off here. Schellenberg will come on, and he will move back into the back three for his position in. So we're going to be a man short in the midfield. We'll chip over the top here. Vashkovic needs to slide back here. Nice defensive play there by him. Just needs to clear it out. Moore holds it in. Great play there by him. 31 minutes in here. Moore sliding across. Vashkovic needs to get in position. Ball into the box. And Frankfurt, unfortunately, open up the score in here. 33 minutes in. Great control of the ball down the left-hand side. And a great ball into the midfield. Unfortunately, Sanchez just couldn't get back quick enough. Shot from just on the outside of the box. And Hikarin just couldn't get a hand to it. Segan with the ball here. Pushing across. And it was a poor pass once again. Segan. Just poor decision making in that midfield. Potentially we should have switched out him instead of Metcalf. And that was another chance to potentially go up 2-0 in the first half here. We're a man down. We need to play smart football. And once again, Vashkovic with a pass to Segan. He can't control it. And we give away an easy ball here. Midfield. Back to the player. And we're down by 2 here. 5 minutes before the halftime break. This is not what Mathies Tillman wanted. He wanted a big performance here in front of the home fans. And we're absolutely falling apart here in the first half. A man down. Down by 2. We're going to absolutely need to light a firecracker under this squad if we are to get any attempt to try and get a victory here today, especially with that man down. And we are going into this halftime break, that 2-0 deficit at the moment. Kickoff underway here. Segan looking to push the ball down centre field. Frank does well. Gets the ball down to the captain, Karaman. Gets on the outside, the defender pushes inside the box. And that's how you want to start the second half. The captain from leading up front. He's second of the season. And Frank delivers on his first assist as well in Schalke colours. A great start here to the second half. Karaman just takes charge there, as a good captain does. Schellenberg with a nice defensive play there. Down to Hamachi, down the left-hand side. Long ball here to Ranakuna. Pushes towards centre field here. Shot opportunity. And he pushes it wide right there. A real chance to tie it all up there, 54 minutes in. 59 here. Sanchez needs to get back. Trying to put his body in front of it at the moment. Hikarin with the save. And do a switch out here. Burkhardt coming on for Segan. Aiden's going to come on for Hamachi as well down the left-hand side. We're down by 1. Final 30 minutes. Aiden Gets underneath that one. Great play. Clears it out. Oh, great block there by Aiden. Great steal there by Aiden. Pushing down the left-hand side. Good pass on the inside to Aranakuna. It's just him and the keeper. Defense all over his back. And we tie it all up 67 minutes in. Take a bow, Aiden. What a play. Not just the play at the end. The play at the start. Clears the ball out. Steals the ball. Gets the momentum down the left-hand side. And a great pass back on the inside to the striker, Aranakuna, for another great goal. Great defensive play there by Karaman. Beautiful ball here to Aranakuna. Shot opportunity. Blocked by Karaman. Like a good captain does. Follows up and scores a double here today. We're up by 1. What a second half. A man down here, and we have absolutely stepped up to another level here in attack in the second half. 72 minutes in here. Just got to defend well at the same time. Sanchez trying to get a body in there. Does well. Ball centre field. Sanchez trying to slide across. Ball into the box. Hickering comes out. Great block there by the keeper. A little chip out. Karaman taps it down here to Moore. Final moments here. Sanchez with a great defensive play. We just need to be smart with the ball here. Moore on the outside. Ball through to Aranakuna. Steps back on the inside. Shot opportunity, but blocked there by the defender. And we do pick up the victory. A great performance in the second half. 3-2. Vital 3 points. But most importantly, we get a home victory here for the fans that did attend. 50-50 split on possession. Of course, we've got a man down as well throughout most of that match. And Karaman, of course, with a 10 out of 10 performance. What a captain's knock that was. So we will need to make a shift in the back line with Ita serving a 1-match suspension for that brain explosion in the 18th minute. Before we get into that match, though, we've got the players that have expiring contract. We have an evaluation here of how they performed in the first 13 matches. Segan has underperformed here. He's only got a 6.93 rating. Schallenberg at the moment a 6.99. He's been a little bit inconsistent this season, but he's been valuable at moments when we have put him into the starting lineup or to cover, obviously, with that red card. And then Bullet, unfortunately, just has not had any game time this season, being that we obviously aren't running with that fullback, and he hasn't really got a chance in the starting lineup or the reserves for that centre-back position. We've got Union Berlin coming up here in the third match of the episode. I hope you've enjoyed it so far. If you have, make sure you do hit that like button, as it does, of course, help the channel grow and reach new audiences. And, of course, if you haven't already, make sure you do subscribe to catch up on all the latest of the series. We've got some big matches still to come here in this episode, and it is, of course, an away match here against Union Berlin. They're going with the 3-4-2-1. So, of course, our game plan is to try and get around that midfield and push some pressure on that back three. And they will potentially be looking to do the same with our 3-4-2-1. We've got Wazinski coming in the lineup for Ita. We've got Sanchez and then Vashkovic. And then in the midfield, we've got Burkhardt coming into the starting lineup for Segan. Metcalf, Hamachi, Moore. Frank gets another opportunity in that cam position. Karaman, the captain, and Aranakuna up front. Metcalf with the ball here. Pushes out to Hamachi. Not the best start there. It was a poor pass. And Wazinski needs to slide across. Great defensive play. Settles it down. Ball across here. Sanchez sliding across. Great defense there by him. Tries to clear the ball out. We need to get better with those clearance passes. Unfortunately, they haven't been the best. And unfortunately there, once again, Sanchez just doesn't put his body in front. And we almost let a goal go through there. Quick play the ball here off the penalty. Moore needs to slide across. Ball into the box here. Sanchez sliding across. Great play there by him on that time. Got his body in front of the shot opportunity. And once again, Sanchez comes up strong defensively on that play. Karaman pushing centre field. Gets around the defenders. Great play here by Karaman. Ball out here to Moore. Inside the box here. Shot opportunity because no one was open. And he almost scores on the second attempt. 23 minutes in. Cleared out here by the keeper. Over the top here. Wazinski sliding across. He's wrong-footed on that play. Sanchez trying to get a body in front of that one. Wazinski looking to do the same. Ball back centre field. And he pushes it wide 27 minutes in. Sanchez clearing it out here. Once again, a poor pass from the back line. Misses on that attempt there, Voshkovic. And we are lucky on that play. Off the post. And the shot goes wide once again. We need to get better on those clearance passes or it's going to come back and bite us. Frank here pushing across the line. Burkhardt down here. Centre field. Shot opportunity there for him. And the keeper gets a hand to it. Corner here. Moore into the box. Tap back here. Metcalf. Shot blocked. Hamachi picks up the scraps. Tries to push across the box here, but unfortunately he gives the ball up. Frank pushing across. Wide open here. Hickarin comes out, but unfortunately just can't get a hand to it. 2 minutes before the halftime break. Union Berlin score off the against the runner play. Hamachi sliding across the edge of the box. Loses it in a quick counter attack. No one home defensively for that one. And it means we are unfortunately down by one here. 2 minutes before the halftime break. Frank here pushing down. Great pass through here to Hamachi. Pushes inside the box here. Oh, he's been tripped up as well. We've got a chance to tie it all up. Yellow card. I thought it could have been a red on that one. Being Hamachi was long gone. And he just slides behind him and clips the heels. The captain, Karaman, has a real chance here to tie it up for us. And it'd be great to go into this halftime break. And we do. Keeper goes left. The shot goes right. It's his fourth of the season. And he's just been absolutely leading by example up front with the month of football he's had so far. Great opportunity down that left-hand side. Frank and Hamachi combining. Union Berlin stunned before the halftime break, thinking they've got that advantage. But a quick counter-attack, quick reaction down the left-hand side. And we're able to tie it all up. Burkhardt with the ball here, down to Moore. 50 minutes in here. The cross there blocked by the defender. And Moore puts the pressure on there, and it will be a corner opportunity. Bell's going to come on here for Wazinski on the left-hand side. And Moore's looking to potentially put it inside the box here. Burkhardt's got an opportunity and he pushes it right, unfortunately. A real chance there, 53 minutes in. But we still are all tied up here in this match. 6-7 minutes in here now. Little chip over the top. Frank and Hamachi sliding across, trying to put some pressure on. They do well. Hamachi down to Frank here. Oh, great pass through there to Aranakuna. He's one-on-one. And there's your advantage, 70 minutes in. He's 9th of the season, Aranakuna. Frank getting involved once again with a great assist. But Hamachi as well, obviously pushing across with Frank. Getting some defensive pressure. Steals the pass on the inside. Gets a quick ball back to Frank. He pushes it downfield to his striker in Aranakuna. And we're up by one here. Final 12 minutes. Burkhardt down to Karaman. Shot chance here. And blocked there by the defender. I thought it hit his hand on that one, but the ref didn't see it. It's play on. Chip over the top here to the right-hand side. Back centre field. Sanchez sliding across. And the ball goes wide. Just got to play smart here with the ball. Bell. Going to push it back across here to Voshkovic. 2 minutes left. Ball down to Burkhardt. That was a poor pass. You just need to control those balls. Bell sliding across. He misses on that defensive attempt. Oh, cross into the box. Are you kidding me? And Union Berlin tied all up. Like a pinpoint that back down to a poor pass from the back three. Well, one of the back three with Vuskovic. And Union Berlin snatched the victory out of our grasp with that cross into the box. And Holobach, unfortunately, hits it with absolute style. And ties it all up here. And that will be the full-time hooter. Unfortunately, only 1 point in this match. We looked strong in attack where we needed to, but defense letting us down in those final moments. Match stats we're looking at with this one, it was a 53-47 split on that. And then performance-wise, we're at Karaman with an 8.8, Patrick Frank with an 8.6, a strong performance once again by the Youth Academy graduate. Moving into the final match here of this month of football, it's Barassa. They're currently in 8th position, and it's 3 wins out of their last 5 matches. So they're in a bit of form at the moment. It is at home as well. Would love to finish this month of football with a big victory here in front of the home fans. Of course, the conditions are there for attacking football. Looking at the lineup, we're going with that 3-4-2-1. Ita's back in the starting lineup. Sanchez and then Vuskovic. Segan's coming back into the starting lineup with Metcalf. Then we've got Hamachi, Moore, Frank, Karaman, and Aranakuna up front. Higuain will be between the post once again. He's had a strong performance here in Season 2. Unfortunately, at moments, his defensive line in front of him has just let him down with some poor decision making. Barassa will be going with that 4-2-3-1 formation. And we really need a big performance in that back line from Vuskovic, Sanchez, and Ita. Segan and Metcalf also need to really stand up defensively, and that's great steal there by Metcalf. Back to Segan here, centre field, pushes around the defender, nice play there. Looking for a shot opportunity outside the box, but blocked there by the defender. He does regather, but he loses the ball, unfortunately, before he could get a pass away. Nice block there, once again, Metcalf. But play on here. Karaman and Moore, just poor defensive attempts on that one. Sanchez sliding across, needs to get in front. Puts his body into that one, but unfortunately will be a penalty 10 minutes in and just outside the box. A potential sharp angle where it might be challenging for him to try and get a shot on goal here. But he puts it in the pocket anyway. What a shot. And 10 minutes in, we're trailing. A penalty there by Sanchez on the edge of the box, resulting in that free kick. And he hits it with absolute precision. Higuain just can't even get a hand to that one. And Hack, unfortunately, 11 minutes in, scores the first. Frank with the ball here. Pushing centre field at the moment. Gets a long ball across the Moore. Back centre field. Unfortunately loses it. It was advantage for us, but unfortunately Ranakuna takes the shot instead of the free kick. And Barassa potentially got away with one there. Pushing the ball downfield here. We need to get defensively back in front, but Sanchez misses on that attempt. And Higuain with a fantastic save. Corner here. 19 minutes in. Ball to the box. Frank picks up the scraps here. Pushes outside the box. He's got some wheels on him at the moment. Frank gets on the outside of the defender. Oh, great ball through there to Aranakuna. He's one-on-one with the keeper. What a play from Patrick Frank. From one end to the other. He's 10th of the season, Aranakuna. But Frank, what a performance he's had here in December. Putting question marks on who our cam should be this season, partnered with Karaman. Napan out, suspended. Patrick Frank pushing his claim for that starting position. And I think, you know what, we have to give him potentially an opportunity in next month of football. A player down at the moment, but it's play on. The ref hasn't called it. He's slow to get up. Long ball down here. Ita sliding across. Misses on the first attempt. Does as well in the second. Ball to the edge of the box. And we're down by 1, 30 minutes in. Defense is struggling this season. We're obviously in a tougher tournament or league here at the moment in the Bundesliga. But Ita just not getting in front of him defensively. Ball to the edge of the box. Metcalf not sliding across quick enough. And we're once again down by 1 here, 31 minutes in. Metcalf with a poor pass there, but Segan does pick up the scraps. Pushes downfield here, back to Karaman. Centre field, shot chance. Blocked there by the defender. Final moments here of the first half. Sanchez misses. That's a poor defensive attempt on that one. Voshkovic needs to slide across. And Higuain once again gets a hand to that. And we're going to go into the halftime break here, trailing 2-1. But we need an absolute firecracker underneath that back line at the moment. Defensively, they need to stand up. Voshkovic here, pass down here to Moore. Pushes centre field. Out to Hamachi here. Inside the box, shot chance, but doesn't put enough power on that one. And we're going to do a switch out here with Aiden coming on for Hamachi. Segan going off as well for Burkhardt. Once again, he was involved, but just wasn't what we need in that midfield at the moment. Nice defensive play there. Once again, Aiden coming up strong and aggressive defensively in that midfield position. Frank pushed inside the box, just can't get a pass through. And we're in the final 9 minutes of this match. Ball out wide here. Burkhardt sliding across. Voshkovic, nice defensive play, but it's not even a penalty on that attempt. Are you kidding me? Sanchez sliding across. Ball back here, centre field. And Ida with the save. Voshkovic gets taken out on the right-hand side with a sliding tackle late. And the ref just doesn't see it. Final moments here. Hack with the ball. Centre field. Higuain once again with the save. And we're just going to clear it out here with Aiden. Unfortunately, we suffered defeat in our final match here in December football. At home in front of the fans is always disappointing. And it was a 47-53 split on possession with Aranakuna with an 8.7, our best player and our man of the match. But a 2-1 defeat here means no 3 points. But this is how we played out this month of December. The cup match against Hoffenheim. We got the victory against Frankfurt. And obviously that draw against Union Berlin. And then Barca, unfortunately, a 2-1 defeat. This is where we stand at the moment here in the Bundesliga. We're currently in 6th position. Dortmund at the moment, 38 points, and they're 4 points clear of Leipzig. And obviously, Leverkusen, 33 points. Bayern Munich, 33. Stuttgart, obviously, we've had some battles with as well, just above us. Hertha are out of relegation at the moment, but they're still in that battle. And this is how the top point scorers look in the Bundesliga. Ranakuna at the moment with 11. Unfortunately, we don't have anyone in the assist column. And then clean sheet wise, Higuain unfortunately is not on that list. But we're in a bit of a dilemma going into January. Frank, absolute tremendous December football, pushing his claim for that cam position. So I think ultimately he will get the starting lineup to start January. And then obviously it's all up to him to be consistent, or Napam potentially will go back into the starting lineup. But that's going to be it for this episode. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you do hit that like button, as it does help the channel grow and reach new audiences. And of course, if you haven't already, make sure you do hit that subscribe button to catch up on all the latest. And of course, at the end of this episode as well will be the playlist if you missed any of the episodes so far. But we've got a lot to get through in the next episode. We'll be at the halfway point, January football. Hope you enjoy. Thanks for watching.